Yan, guys. If you have if you have questions for Mr. Volti, you can just type the questions here. Actually, may nag-type na ng question here pala. We have our first question. Volti.
Okay. Yes.
Would you advise VPS? It's from Mr. Omar Palaming.
VPS. VPS. Ano yung VPS?
Opo, ano po ang
VPS or VPS? Or do you mean VPN? Virtual private server. I have not used a virtual private server. Honestly, I don't know how to set that one up.
No, I think that's technical.
Medyo technical and medyo IT. But what I have is, at home, I have my old workstation. It's now my server. Okay.
We have another question. Volti, how do you deal with clients who are difficult?
It's a skill. Yes, there are clients who are difficult. Okay? That's why I use email kasi email hindi kita yung there's no you cannot involve your emotion in especially with dealing with clients, no. So what I do is I review all the email communication, babasahin ko, babacktrack ko yun. Titignan ko kung saan nagkamali. And what I do, if I know na may pagkukulang sila or meron silang hindi nagbigay na clear, what I will do is screen cap the email thread and point out, okay, this is what you said. I will screen capture that thread, paste it on the email, and then I will take a note. Here's what you said last, blah, 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 blah. Here's what I did, complying to what you said. Okay? So email is always, meron kang proof. So I will list down everything. Screen capture, proof. Give them proof, give them proof, give them proof. Pag nakita lang yung proof na sila yung nagkamali, usually they just pull down and do what, then give them solutions always.
Okay. So thank you for that. Actually, ang dami pa nating questions. Ito pa, another question. Sir, since you're also an educator, anong tips can you give for those educators who are going through work from home setup?
Okay. For those educators who are on a work from home setup ngayon. Okay, so for example, majority of my relatives are also teachers. My mom is a teacher. So ngayon, my mom, she's 67 years old. Okay? Hindi siya ganun ka-techy, to be honest. As in, computer-related, lagi ako tinatanong yan. But for her age, 67, right? Nag-zoom na siya ngayon. Marunong siya mag-zoom. You have to adapt. So meaning, learn about online softwares like Zoom, ito like ginagamit siya ngayon, ano yung mga tools na pwede nyo gamitin, and then for you to get online work, kailangan mo ng fast internet, webcam na maganda, kailangan mo ng magandang mic, mabilis na internet so that you can conduct online classes. And I'm sure because of the situation right now, online classes will thrive. Okay? If you're in a specialized field, for example, what you can do is come up with an online course, pre-record it, and then sell it online. Okay? Isa sa mga plano kong gawin yon. I plan to create an online tutorial course and I'm gonna sell it online. So, pwede nyo gawin yon. All you need is a good computer that can record what you're doing online or while you're working, and then a good webcam, a good mic, a good internet, and then record, then sell it online. There are a lot of sites who offer online teaching, especially ESL. Yun yun. Okay. You can also do consultancy. For example, if you're an expert in one field, may offer your expertise as a consultant. Okay. Add in your resume or your profile as a consultant. Why not? Right?
Okay. Another question from Mr. M.R. Villar. How do you deal with taxes, especially since...
I don't deal with it. I hired an accountant. Not my expertise.
Okay. Pero how do you deal with the parang the accountant does everything for you.
Yeah. Siya
CIR.
nag-handle lahat. Okay?
But CIR and yung
Siya na nag-handle lahat.
pag-process. Okay.
Mag-process siya naglahat. Kasi, uh, I hate filling up forms, to be honest. I hate filling up forms. Any kind of form, online form, written form, I hate it. Personality ko talaga yun. So, para hindi ako ma-stress, hire someone. Right? You can have a retainer, I think, they range around 3,000 to 5,000 a month, I think. So if you are earning good enough naman, just hire an accountant para hindi mo na problemahin yun. Kasi hassle para sa akin yung every month magpa-file ka ng especially for a business. Because I ran a business before, right? I had a business before. We outsource, we do outsourcing a lot. That was my company before the financial crisis. And we had an accountant, but I had to fill up everything. Kailangan every month magpa-file, sakit sa ulo, as in, so, hire an accountant. Ayoko na. So, let him do stuff. Bayaran mo na lang. I can focus on the important stuff. Like what I've told you before, earlier, time is gold. My time is very valuable. So, if I do stuff that are not generating me income, it's a waste of time. And yung pagpunta sa BIR, pag-drive doon, pag-file, for example, that will cost you a half a day. That's 5 hours. And if you're earning $95 an hour, that's 25,000 na wala sa'yo in a day. So why would I do my tax? Why would I file my taxes? I can where I can hire someone, right? So yun yung sinasabi ko kanina. If you value your time and you know how much you're worth, you focus on stuff that are important. The other stuff you can delegate and hire someone to do it for you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Another question. Can you give at least 5? Wow. Give at least 5 red flags when assessing online clients or projects. A question from Ms.
Okay. First, they hype you with offers. Take everything with a grain of salt. Okay? They hype you, that's one. They message you and they talk to you, they offer you this much. Kumbaga, bubulagin ka sa offers. Maraming ganon. Okay, that's one. Number 2, check the website. They have a website. Okay. 3, most online companies or most companies, they post on different online platforms. Okay. And then if you will see there, if they are a credible employer. Since most online platforms, they also rate their employers or yung naghahanap ng trabaho, nagbibigay ng offers, right? So look at the company, study the company. If it's like sa isang platform lang siya nag-post, medyo red flag yun. Okay? Next, look for people who have worked with the company, right? Usually you can do that through social media. Just type in the nice keywords, especially sa mga FB groups. Okay, sometimes they rant, former employees, they rant about the company, so they post it there. And finally, the rates that they offer. Okay, sometimes they will offer this much. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. Ano ba yan? All in ba yan? Or to start with. So you have to ask questions when you're being interviewed. Kung how much is the rate? How are the working hours? Okay, then agree. Sometimes kasi when nag-post ang mga employers, they give out the details, no? And then sometimes ang nakita lang natin yung how much per month, right? So be careful with that one also. And there are many other red flags, and most of that you will learn by experience. Ang pinaka red flag talaga sa amin is walang website at nanga-hype with their post.
Okay. So another question from Gab. How do you deal with frustration in the learning process, especially if something is new to you, you don't know how to do it? Parang you get frustrated na parang ang hirap naman gawin ito. How do you do it? The learning process.
Learning process is like this. When you're learning something new, it's like climbing a mountain. It's like you're pushing a car up a hill. Nakaka-frustrate talaga, especially you don't know what you're doing. When I'm frustrated from learning something new, which happened to me a few days ago, because I was learning something new about Unreal Engine, no? Kwento ko lang. So, hindi ko makuha yung gusto ko mangyari. So, what I did, took a break, naglaro muna online, played some games. After ma-refresh, slept a night, then finally, binalikan ko siya. Okay? Find solutions. Frustrations are always there, but you learn from your mistakes. You have to keep on going. So what I did, go to YouTube University, look for solutions. Right? It's like this. If you're frustrated, think about what you will feel when you find the solution. Yung rush of excitement, yung rush ng good vibes, pag naharap mo yung solution, mapapasigaw ka, mapapasigaw ka, yes, nahanap ko siya. Yes, na-solve ko siya. You will feel that way when you're learning. And that's how it is. You get frustrated, that's always, but you just have to go on. Okay? And just keep on going, I guess. That's what I do. I get frustrated also. Kasama rin yun. A few days ago, frustrated ako, to be honest. But right now, I solved it. So, yeah, feeling good.
Okay, we have actually 4 more questions, or 4 last questions. Sorry. Where is the best way to learn social media marketing? How did you learn?
Social media marketing. I bought a course. Oh. So, actually, ingat lang din, there are a lot of social media gurus or maraming mga online courses about social media. Okay? So, to learn social media marketing on your own, kailangan mong upuan yan every day. But that will cost you a lot of time. Okay? I remember when we learned about social media marketing, ito na yung last pera namin sa bank account. Kasi na nga nag-close yung company. Ito na yung huling pera namin sa bank account. In-invest namin siya sa online course. The cost of that course was $2,000 US. Mahal. Pero we paid it installment for 3 months. Okay? Oo. Pero, nung napag-aralan namin yon, after 2 months, I think we were already earning from it. So, nabawi namin in less than a year yung cost namin dun sa online course. And right now, I'm still earning from it. Why? Because I have a small social media team right now. And I think one of our guests or 2 of our guests are from my team also. Nandito sila. Nakikinig sila ngayon. So, yeah. Oo. So, yun yung naging effect nung investment namin 3 years ago. That was 4 years ago, 2016. We invested on a course. Now, it's about social media naman kasi. It's about Instagram. Specifically about Instagram yun. So other platforms like Facebook, like Twitter or what, for example, hindi namin napag-aralan yun. But 2017, pinag-aralan naman namin is Facebook marketing, Facebook ads, paid ads. O nag-enroll din ako sa course, binayaran namin. $1,000 US din. Ganun. Mahal talaga. But, once if you're working online and you are earning, kaya marami ka dapat racket eh. Yung mga racket mo, Yun yung magbabayad sa mga online. Yun yung gasolina mo to pay for your investments. Right? What pushed you to park $2,000? Good question, no? Kasi last money namin yon sa bank. What pushed us to park $2,000? At that time, Instagram was the trending for social media. So what pushed us? Well, it was a risk, but pinag-aralan namin. Marami kami nakikita mga success stories about Instagram. We tested it first. We looked for testimonials. We looked online, and then we looked if the company. We look at the company who's offering the course kung talagang credible sila. And yes, credible siya. So nag-invest kami.
Okay. So, we have a couple of other questions. Daming questions, ha? Gulat ako. What is TFA and online banking?
TFA, online banking. Ano
What
yung
do you mean
TFA,
by
ha?
TFA?
What do you mean by TFA? Two-factor authorization, sorry. Two-factor authorization in online banking. Set up niyo yun.
Ayan. Banjit's two-factor
Two-factor authorization, yes.
Okay. Do you use fiber for your data connection, and what provider is the best? Yes.
Okay. Dadaanan ko mabilis yung mga nadaanan ko providers. And bibigyan ko kayo ng feedback ko sa kanila. My first provider was PLDT. Okay? Ang tawag ko sa kanya PLDC. Kasi every month nadi-disconnected. Laging nananakaw yung cable. Ang hirap ng customer service, ang hirap tawagan. Change it to Sky Cable. Okay? Sky Broadband was good. I subscribed to around 50 Mbps. It was good, but my problem was because it was broadband, the upload speed was poor. Well, upload was around 5 Mbps lang. And sometimes matagal sila sumagot sa customer complaints. Right? Right now, I am using Converge. Converge right now for me is very, very reliable. For the past 2 years kaming Converge, almost 2 years na kaming Converge. Siguro once or twice lang siya na-disconnect. Within 24 hours, bumalik. And my speed never goes down because I subscribe to 75 Mbps. So my speed never goes down below 50. It's always 75 up, 75 down. So I can sync my data to the cloud. I can do conference on Zoom. And I can play and stream. Even my family here, when I'm working, nanonood sila ng Netflix, Spotify, tapos 4 kaming online, kaya naman. So it's a good investment. But for me, Converge right now is good. I don't know about other areas, but in our area right now sa Pasig, Converge is very reliable.
Sorry, turned off my fan. Another question. Another question. Is e-commerce a good stepping stone for fresh grads?
Anything is a good stepping stone. To be honest, depende na lang if you're gonna pursue it really, di ba? But yeah, e-commerce. For me, I think wag muna e-commerce. Bakit?
Why?
E-commerce kasi kailangan mo ng capital.
Capital.
Oo.
Okay.
To fund it. Okay? Hindi lang capital. Kailangan mo ng constant flow of income to sustain it for habang wala ka pang sales. Right? So, pag e-commerce kasi, kung may capital ka, yung capital mo, mauubos ka agad yan in less than 2 or 3 months. Baka nga 1 month, ubos pa lang yan. Ubos na kagad. Depende kung ano ka lang yung capital mo, no? But if you're running ads, paid ads, mauubos yan. And sometimes, the learning process will cost you. Okay? I'll give an example. When we started e-commerce, okay, that was 2017. Okay? Pinag-aralan namin. Okay? We paid for a course. Again, as always. To shorten the learning process, we paid for a course. Pinag-aralan namin. Okay. nag-set aside kami ng certain amount for the business. Okay? For the first 2 months, alam mo kung magkano yung sinunog namin na pera sa FB ads alone? 200,000 pesos.
Wow.
Sinunog lang namin. Ibig sabihin, walang bumalik. Ganun kalaki. Kasi paid ads yun. Right? But, when you're starting like that, okay, pag wala ka kasing constant flow of income, wala kang multiple sources of income, okay, mabilis kang matuyo. Buti na lang, at that time, marami na kami mga nakaset up na other sources of income na pwede namin pagbunutan. Okay? After 2 months, the store started to perform. Okay? In 5 months, we generated around less than 2 months, we generated around $20,000 worth of sales in less than 2 months. So nabawi naman. So,
Okay.
so yeah. So for e-commerce, to start as a fresh grad, I think best is to gain experience first, establish your sources of income first, establish your rackets, establish your fixed source of income, establish your clients. When you have constant flow of income na already, then you can start e-commerce. Marami dyan na nag-start ng e-commerce habang kahit talagang walang-wala sila, and they succeed through grit and persistence. Then if you have that, then why not? But it takes out of grit, persistence, as in kailangan matigas ka. Okay? So yeah, that's my take.
Yeah. And unless you're the one doing the e-commerce site mismo din, ano?
Mm-hmm. So kami rin gumawa ng e-commerce site namin. Shopify lang naman, madali lang naman yun. Hindi naman madali, but we did it ourselves. Inupuan namin for I think 3 weeks to set it all up. Marami ka pang gagastusin actually to set up the company, to set up everything. So marami.
So we have a last question. Actually, kasi diba, usually when you're working from home, it's parang comfort ng house mo siya eh. Pagod ka or gusto mo humiga lang or ganon. So, how do you deal with that na parang mas tinatamad ka? Or do you take breaks? How often in a day then? And every how many
I
hours?
take a lot of breaks. But yeah, first thing is that you have to set up your work from home area. Not in the bedroom, not in the living room. It has to be a designated work from home area. Na, you know, it has to be a desk with a comfortable chair, facing away from the bed, facing away from the living room, from any distraction. That's very basic, and you will find that most on online resources about working from home. No? Yes, it is comfortable, but the mindset is different. Okay? Kasi pag work from home ka, if your mindset is, pag may trabaho, tsaka ka lang magtatrabaho, paano pag wala ka ng trabaho? Okay? So, ang work from home mindset is like ka naghahanap ng trabaho. Like ka naghahanap ng kliyente, so kung wala kang project, naghahanap ka. Kung hindi ka naghahanap, nag-aaral ka. Okay? Pag napagod ka, pahinga na onte, then upo again. So, computer mo. The whole day I sit in front of my computer, but I stand up every now and then. I stretch, I exercise, I play a game online. Okay? Do whatever you need to do to make yourself really relaxed, comfortable. But again, you have to know how much your time is worth pa rin. For example, kung naglaro ako ng 5 oras playing Call of Duty or Apex Legends, for example, or any online game, I lost 5 hours worth of my hourly rate. Okay? Kung ang hourly rate mo, for example, is $95 an hour, you've lost around 25,000 pesos. Diba? So, yun. If you know your time is worth, you will take short breaks eventually. And kasama talaga yon. Pero, pag alam mong nawawala ganito kalaki sa'yo, ay uupo ka talaga. Magtatrabaho ka. Does that okay? Good?
Yes. I think we don't have any more questions right now, or meron pa ba? Wala na ata eh. Oh, we actually went beyond the time limit, but that means people are very interested in your talk and it's very informative. We got message nga here. Thank you.